Mancini. I am not a warrior. I am not a warrior. Guli or Mancini.
Cancer picked the wrong lady. But is the right one? Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, guests, have you ever noticed that sometimes words meant to comfort us actually do the opposite? Phrases like, he lost his battle, she is a warrior, or cancer picked the wrong person might sound supportive, but they can feel anything but comforting. Today, I want to share some thoughts from my journey with breast cancer. For those who don't know me, I'm Guli, and I'm a breast cancer patient, one of the 1 in 8 women who faces this diagnosis. 2 years ago, it was beginning of what promised to be a beautiful summer. My family and I were in Turkey, following our annual tradition of visiting relatives, friends, enjoying our vacation, and doing routine checkups. During one of those checkups, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. Thanks to my awareness, it was caught early. But the first thing that hit me was shock. With it came a strange question. Why me? But then I asked myself, who else? Does cancer choose its victims for any particular reason? Then came other questions. What am I going to do? What about my kids? My life? Slowly, I began to realize that this was my reality and I had to deal with it. But the language we use around cancer, this idea of fighting, started to bother me. When I share my story on social media after my surgery, hoping to remind women that annual checkups, early detections, and listening to their bodies can be life-saving, a friend commented, "Oh dear, cancer picked the wrong person." I couldn't help but think, who would be the right person? Then another one wrote, "You are strong, you will fight it." The world seems to love war metaphors. Win the war, fight your battle, be a warrior. Suddenly, I hated war terminology, the battle language. I am not a soldier. And there is a reason soldiers choose to go into battle knowing they might die. I didn't choose it. I don't want to die. I didn't choose to get cancer, and I certainly didn't choose to be brave. This is where the language becomes troublesome. Am I supposed to be a warrior now? To bravely march into a fight I never asked for? To bear the title of survivor as if it's the only measure of success? What if I'm just a woman who wants to live, to enjoy the simple pleasures of life without being labeled as brave for doing so? I am not a warrior. I am not a warrior because I am not here to fight. I am here to live. I am not brave because I didn't sign up for a battle. It is not about being chosen or being brave. It is about being human. I am simply living with what life has thrown at me, trying to make the best of it with the hope that tomorrow will be a little easier than today. Let me be clear. I respect those who find strength in these metaphors. For many, thinking of themselves as warriors gives them the power and resilience to face each day. But for me, this language felt like it was adding pressure. I don't want to be a warrior. I just want to be Guli, a daughter, a wife, a mother, a friend, a woman who happens to have cancer. As I went through treatment, I realized that strength comes in many forms, and it doesn't have to be loud or heroic. It can be in the quiet moments, like holding my children close, appreciating the love and support of my family, friends, my Toastmasters community, or simply allowing myself to feel scared or vulnerable. For the next several years, my life is measured in 6 months intervals. Every 6 months, I go through detailed checkups, holding my breath. And every time I hear, "You are good to go, see you in 6 months," it feels like hitting the reset button. I hold on to life even stronger and embrace it with renewed and unstoppable enthusiasm. My dear fellow Toastmasters, the message I want to leave today is simple. If you or someone you love is facing cancer, take it from me, Guli. Know that it is okay to feel scared, to feel vulnerable, to reject the labels that don't resonate with you. You don't have to be a warrior to show cancer it picked the wrong person. You simply need to be you. And that, my friends, is more than enough. Mr. Toastmaster.